Okay, welcome to round one. We're on the playing against Narset Enlightened Master. That's basically a Jeskai control deck with a lot of Planeswalkers and Time Walk effects, and I don't really want my opponent to ever attack with Narset, because then we're in trouble. So we will aim to not let Narset resolve, or try and win before it does. And I guess we even have the Liliana if in case something goes wrong. So my turn one is already super exciting. I can go turn one Jazerin's Prodigy, or I can go. Yeah, the thing about Jazerin's Prodigy is that it opens me up to spot removal, and I don't really want my opponent's Lightning Bolt, Swords to Plowshare, stuff like that to be any good against my deck. So I'm actually leaning towards just Serum Visioning and keeping my options open with the Chrome Mox. Then on the other hand, a turn 2 Liliana the Veil should be very powerful against him. So that's basically what I'm anticipating will happen here, that I'll imprint something to go turn 2 Liliana. So Snapcaster Mage, that card is a free body with the Serum Visions, but by the looks of things, I don't think I will have double blue available at that point. Unless, of course, I imprint. Yeah, well, actually, I'm imprinting a blue card to the. So that might be good. It's kind of a free roll. So I'll bottom the land, top that one, and so maybe it's worth running out the Portent right here. Or getting the Sol Ring into play, I guess. Yeah, I'll get the Sol Ring into play, because I know my next draw and I'm gonna imprint the Jace anyway. Let's try it like this. That's a lot of mana onto the table, and my deck is not super good at utilizing that mana. Yeah, Command Tower is good. I draw the Snapcaster Mage. So now I play the Liliana. That card is very strong against him. It puts a lot of pressure on him to kind of do something proactive before he just dies to the ultimate. I'm going to get rid of the Portent, and then next turn I will Snapcaster Serum Visions, I think. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, this is not your typical game with this deck, I imagine, because at this time we're actually trying to run our opponent out of resources. Yeah, Temple doesn't do a whole lot. Maybe he just has a very slow hand. Well, you never know with stuff like Mana Crypt and Sol Ring available in the format. Nihil Spellbomb. So I imagine I want to go Snapcaster, Serum Visions, and then check if the card I draw on Serum Visions is better or worse than Nihil Spellbomb, and then I'll +1 the Liliana. Let's see what we find on this one. Trinket Mage. I think that card is better than. That card is definitely better than Nihil Spellbomb. I don't want any of these. Kind of situational, and I don't really need the land, so. Let's +1 the Lily. And send back the turn. Unfortunately, I only have a colorless floating, so I can't play my commander. I could have played out the Nihil Spellbomb there, but getting something like Mental Misstep there would kind of hurt, because then I would need to discard the Trinket Mage, and I don't really want it to do that. Okay, so he can get rid of the Liliana. That's kind of huge, because Liliana can not only ultimate and win the game, it can also deal with Narset, so that was crucial. He's still kind of low on resources, so let's see where we go from here. So I could go for a Trinket Mage, search up a Dreadnought, and then try and kind of get my opponent with the 12-12. I don't know. I'm gonna run out the Trinket Mage. Maybe I should have tapped the Underground Sea instead of a Mox because of Wasteland. I'm not sure. Walking Ballista. Yeah, I think I'll just go for the Dreadnought. And the question is now if I play my commander or I just keep holding up. Yeah, I feel like I just hold up the miscalculation. I don't want to get swept by something like Wrath of God. Huh, maybe that wasn't that big of a deal. But maybe I'm too afraid of something like Jace the Mind Sculptor or whatever. So he's passing here. So I feel like I should just keep attacking. Ooh, Intuition is a very good one. Now I'm definitely the control deck. And I'm not going to play out my commander. See if I... Huh. So basically at this point I can... Intuition for... Yeah, I was thinking some permission like Mana Leak, Daze, stuff like that. But maybe I need to get some card draw. I do like the flexibility though. Maybe I just jam. Let's just jam that commander. Keep up the mana. For either Intuition or Miscalc. So that one resolves. I get to Surveil. Do I want that mana drain? Yeah, I want that mana drain. Because if he taps out for something now, I can miscalc, then untap. Oh, never mind. He has some stuff. End of turn. Yeah, I can't let that happen. Factor Fiction is too strong. Way too strong. So let's see. That was a very nice play for him because he forced my mana end of turn. And then he can sweep my team. Yeah, okay. Any order is fine. And then I draw into the mana drain that I can't cast. It's kind of awkward. Maybe I just play my commander and the Dreadnought. Huh. See, this is where it becomes tricky. Where I don't have enough experience with the deck. I'm gonna play out the commander and play the Dreadnought. Dark Ritual, Graveyard, Dreadnought, sack itself. In a perfect world, I wanted the mana to play the Lazav, play the Dreadnought, and activate right away, because then I would play around something like Flame Slash, Lightning Bolt, Chain Lightning, stuff like that. But I mean, it looks like my opponent is in trouble because cycling Miscalculation main phase is not the best. For sure. So let's see. I want to copy that guy and get in there for 12. I'm holding up the mana drain and Intuition. This can't be too bad. And my opponent can't take any more hits from the Dreadnought. Supreme Verdict is already gone. Okay, there's the concession. Wow. I can't really imagine what my opponent's hand was at this point. Maybe some counter spells? I don't know. It was a fast game, but it was also a very interesting game because of my deck's game plan not really coming together early on, where I was more like a normal deck. But then when I drew the Trinket Mage, I was able to do some shenanigans, and this is just cool that you can have a 12/12 for such a low amount of mana. So okay, all right, that was round one. I hope I see you guys for round two.